All right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going deep into the world of DeFi, and specifically a platform called Sonicxswap.
Oh yeah, Sonicxswap. It's been making a lot of noise recently.
That's right, so we wanted to take a look at their intro document and break it down for you all.
See what lives up to the hype.
Exactly. Now, just to clarify, we're not giving financial advice here, just trying to understand this new platform.
Absolutely. Just trying to break it down in plain English. So where do we even start? This thing claims to be revolutionary and seamless
Oh
and
yeah, they say efficient too.
efficient.
Yeah.
Right. Lots of big promises there.
Okay, well, let's back up for a sec. For anyone who's not super familiar with DeFi, can you explain what a decentralized exchange actually is?
Sure. So imagine you want to trade, say, dollars for euros. Traditionally, you'd go through a bank or a big exchange, they act as the middleman.
Right. They handle the transaction, take their cut.
Exactly. But with a DX or decentralized exchange, you're cutting out that middleman. You're trading directly with other users, peer to peer.
Okay, so more control for the users, I guess.
Yep, and potentially lower fees too. But there are trade-offs, of course, which is why we're diving into Sonicxswap specifically.
Got it. So one thing that jumped out at me in their intro is that it's built on something called the Sonic blockchain. What's the deal with that?
Ah, the Sonic blockchain. So blockchains in general, just so everyone's on the same page, are like these digital ledgers. They record every single transaction that happens on them. It's all public and transparent.
Kind of like a giant open book of every transaction, right?
Exactly. And that makes them very secure since it's nearly impossible to tamper with the data. Now, the Sonic blockchain specifically is known for being really fast.
Fast. How fast are we talking?
Like really fast. It's designed for very quick transactions and with low fees, which is obviously a big deal for a trading platform.
Okay, so if Sonicxswap is using the Sonic blockchain, they're aiming for speed and efficiency.
Seems like it, yeah. But let's move on to the next big thing, the SX token.
Ah, yes, their native token, SICK-SX. It seems pretty central to their whole ecosystem, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. Most decentralized platforms have their own token, and it's usually not just for trading, it's also for, well, utility and governance.
Utility and governance, huh? Those are some fancy words.
Huh. It sounds complicated, but it just means that the 6LX token has multiple purposes. You can use it to pay for transactions on the platform, maybe access certain features, and importantly, you can use it to participate in governing the platform itself.
You mean like voting on changes and stuff?
Exactly. So the more 6X you hold, the more say you have in the direction of the platform.
So it's like the more you own, the more power you have. Makes sense. Now, there were a couple of other terms that caught my eye. Fixed supply and deflationary mechanism. Can you break those down for us?
Sure. Fixed supply means that there will only ever be a certain number of 6SX tokens in existence. They mention 1 billion in the document. And deflationary mechanism basically means that the supply of 6SX will decrease over time.
Wait, decrease? How does that even work?
Well, there are a few ways to do it. One common method is to burn tokens. Essentially, they take some tokens out of circulation permanently.
Burn them, as in destroy them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but it's a way to control inflation and potentially increase the value of the remaining tokens.
So the idea is, if there are fewer tokens available, the ones that are left become more valuable.
Exactly. It's all about supply and demand. And it creates an incentive for users to hold on to their tokens.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah.
So to sum it all up, Sonicxswap is building on a fast blockchain. They have this multi-purpose token with built-in scarcity, and they're trying to create a user-governed platform. It's all very ambitious.
Ambitious is a good word for it. But does that mean they'll succeed? It's hard to say. The DeFi space is incredibly competitive.
That's true. But they're definitely trying to stand out, and they seem to have put a lot of thought into their platform.
No doubt about that. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Agreed. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of our deep dive.
Hopefully you all have a better understanding of what Sonicxswap is all about and how it fits into the DeFi landscape.
As always, do your own research. Don't just take our word for it. And remember, the DeFi world is constantly evolving.
There's always something new to learn and explore.